Hey folks, how you doing? Leducium here, jumping back into the arena, playing Hearthstone of course, and we were playing as a hunter. We left off 2-0, which is pretty good so far. Of course that can change at the drop of a hat, so let's give this a shot and see what happens. Gonna roll, get ourselves a worthy opponent, and go from there. Eventually. Takes a while. There we go. Cheater McCheaterson. Could have been an option. Alright, we're playing against another mage because, I don't know. I guess mages are popular today. So we have Timberwolf, 2 Burly Rockjaw Trogs, which I kind of want to keep. I'm going to get rid of Timberwolf because I'm not going to play it. It's just going to die against the mage right away. So it's not worthwhile until later, and I could get something better like Amani Berserker. So this is a pretty decent starting hand. Mana Worm's okay. You know, I mean, this isn't terrible. It's gonna die. It's gonna die either way. I could get an okay beast from this. So if he has to use his hero ability on that, I guess it's okay. Plus, that would prevent him from buffing up the Mana Worm. But he's gonna play a Snow Chugger instead. That's fine. Perfectly reasonable. I did not get a decent beast, but I could play the wolf and this and kill that in the process. Which is okay, but I'm going to hold off on that and play this instead right now. Wolf, Stone Tusk, Boar could be an okay combo just to get rid of something. Alright. And then he's going to use his hero ability. So I think yeah, that's fine. Let's play the Demolisher. He can run both creatures into it. I mean, I will lose it, but that's okay. He's going to play Ascension Shieldmaster. So he's not going to run both creatures into it, which means I at least get to hit something with the Demolisher, which is good. Unfortunately, I hit the Ascension Shieldmaster, which is not as good. I'm going to play the Dragonling Mechanic, and we're going to go from there and see what happens. Unfortunately, the dragon here is a mech, not a beast, so that doesn't quite help me. Okay, it's fine. Okay, that's okay. Because I can use the Timberwolf Boar to kill that now if I want to. In fact, I could do something to this effect. Timberwolf, Boar. Boar is going to run in and kill this thing. Then we play this, buff up the Timberwolf so it lives long enough to be able to kill something else. So now none of this stuff dies to his hero ability. And yeah, but I need to start doing damage too. I'm not doing much of my own damage, which kind of stinks. I haven't had board control this entire time. That's problematic. Okay, good. It clears that out. That's unfortunate. Now we can play this, which I probably will. And then hit my opponent for 2. This will trade with the ogre, but unfortunately it will also die. Won't trade it directly with the ogre, that's the problem. Plus he can kill this with a fireball. We could polymorph it, so unfortunately there's... Or he can do that. That's very unfortunate. Alright. Well, we have our own ogre. I'm not against playing. I'm not also against doing this, killing this, and then doing this, so that I can either get another card or use this to kind of finish off my opponent's ogre if I need to. Now, it's not looking too well on cards for me. And my mana hasn't been exactly holding up, which is unfortunate, so... Ah, you son of a bitch. I was going to be able to use his hero ability. And the nice thing is he gets rid of a fireball. The bad thing is he's got that ogre doing stuff. Do it. Nah, he's going to attack me directly. So I need to be able to kill that. Deadly shot. Well, let's hope it hits the right one. RNG. Oh, you suck. Alright, you know what? This isn't going to work out exactly the way I want, but I'm going to hit him directly. I don't have enough damage. I could try to get a card, but... Yep, it's fine. That's not going to help me. He's got his own Demolisher. And the Dark Iron Dwarf. Yeah, I don't have a good way of killing that ogre. That deadly shot really screwed me. And I am pretty much dead. Because I don't have a way of beating him, so say well played, and we'll concede because there's nothing I can do. So, unfortunately, just didn't get the cards. If I had that deadly shot, this would have been a slightly different story. I mean, I had the deadly shot if it actually paid off and killed the ogre instead of killing the weaponsmith. Oh well, let's keep going. So let's get ourselves a worthy opponent, not a cheater McCheaterson, and things will be okay. You're playing against a priest. Leo Gamer? Leo Gamer. I guess. I don't know. Some of this stuff is really good. Some of the stuff I'm going to get rid of. I like the Arcane Golem here, even though, ooh, this is very nice. The nice thing about all of these, the Shredders and the Golem, is they're at 4 health. Not 4 health, I'm sorry. 4 attack. Which is really good. Because we're playing against the priest. And in fact, because we're playing against the priest, I'm going to throw that out there and hope he does not have a cleric. But even if he does, I can coin into the Arcane Golem and kill that cleric. So I'm kind of okay with that as well. A Northshire cleric, that is, because he could trigger that off of this and get card draw. He doesn't, which is great. So we're going to hit him, use our hero ability. He's probably going to counter that by healing. That's okay. He's got a Knife Juggler. Nope. Ah, you suck. So it gives my minion stealth. You know, it's almost tempting to do that. Because that'll live for a turn. And then on the next turn, it'll throw a bomb at one of these two and hopefully kill one of these two things. So I have a 1 in 3 chance, 1 in 4 chance of hitting the target that I want. Good. It hit the target that I want. You're welcome. Then we can throw this out there. Hit him directly. So he's going to probably kill my 1/4 with this 4/4. Yep. Because why wouldn't he? And then he's going to play Mad Bomber and hope that it hits my stuff, but it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's all well played. So here's what I'm thinking. As much as I want to kill the 1/1, I think I have to kill the 4/4 right now. And we get ourselves an ooze. It's going to multiply. It's not actually, because that's a battle cry. So that's not a very good card to get, but it's still something. And now we have an ogre we can play, which will probably die to Shadow Word Death if my opponent has that. We are doing decent damage, but so is my opponent. He's got his own piloted Shredder, which is kind of annoying. He's going to heal that too, so now it's a 2/3. We can still kill it if my Demolisher hits it for 2. Nope, unfortunately my Demolisher hit the opponent instead. That's okay. We're going to play this. We're going to hit him for 2. And we're gonna just hit him a bunch. So, yeah. Next turn I can bring out the gladiator longbow and start clearing stuff out. So what are you gonna do? What's your thought process there? You're gonna freeze that, okay. And he's gonna kill that, so it doesn't kill stuff, and kill that. Fair enough. Okay, we'll bring out the gladiator longbow because we can start clearing out things like that. I can kill one more thing, which is good. I get good value out of it. Hopefully he doesn't have an acidic swamp ooze. Doesn't matter if you heal that, because that's only going to heal to 4/3. So I'm not sure what the plan is there. Unless he's going to buff that up. He is. Alright. Unfortunately, that comes back as a 1/1. It's still a pretty good card. You're welcome. Because what I can do is run this into that, and that'll die. Then what we can do a couple of things. First, I'm going to kill this, because it's time that that leaves. Unfortunately, he gets a taunt. It's only a 2/2, but still. Then I think I'll play the Boulder Fist Ogre. Hopefully he doesn't have mind control yet. And then I'll play the Loot Hoarder for a card and maybe clear out one of these. I probably won't be able to clear out this because I'll probably heal the Undertaker and kill my Loot Hoarder with it. That's what I would potentially do. So we'll see. Might also have a Holy Nova or something along those lines. But here's hoping no mind control. Gonna kill the Loot Hoarder. It does keep damage off of me for a little while at least. Gets me a Spectral Knight, which is great. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, so no mind control on that at least. Questing Adventurer will have to die eventually. And hopefully Violet Teacher will die. Alright, so my opponent unfortunately is hitting me, which makes life a little bit tougher. I'm going to try to put out a bunch of stuff. Or some stuff. I'm going to... Yeah, I'll put out the Burly Rogtra in the hopes that as my opponent plays some spells, this will get more powerful. Especially if he tries to mind control my Ogre. And let's see if we can regain some board control here and do some hurting. So at this point, playing Arcane Golem won't really give my opponent that much health, which is good. Okay. That Questing Adventure is getting annoying. And we'll need to die eventually. That's annoying. I will also need to die eventually. I might have to sacrifice the Arcane Golem to finish killing that off. So he's now thinking, do you want to run the Questing Adventure into that or something else? I'm hoping to get pretty decent trades here off of these creatures that my opponent has. No, he's going for me directly. Alright. It's not great. Oh, no, he's got lethal. I should have noticed. Well, that sucks. Alright. So, I think I played that about as well as could be. Just didn't get as lucky as I hoped with the cards. Let's try that again. Playing against another hunter. Thalion. Thalion? Alright. So we've got the Clockwork Gnome there. That's good. I'm going to throw... Yeah, I'm going to throw all this stuff back. Let's see if we can get stuff that we can play slightly earlier. This isn't much better, but I really like the Piloted Shredder. Deadly Shot's pretty decent to keep around. I'm going to start right off the bat by playing the Gnome. If he can kill it, so be it. But if he can't, I can shoot stuff. And, I mean, I can do more damage to my opponents, so... I'll be able to kill it, if he wants to. But not right away. Not before I can do this, and this. And I think ultimately I get better value from the gnome than I would from a Worgen Infiltrator, because the gnome will give me a spare part. So, fortunately that's now dead, but I did get a time rewinder, which is nice. And I'm going to save the deadly shot and coin into a piloted shredder. And that should trade with the ogre, hopefully, but also give me another creature out on the board. So, good value. Hit the wrong target? Yes. Not a great creature, but good enough. You know, you could hope for a really good legendary, like Millhouse Mana Storm would be awesome to get. Don't buff it up. Oh. Well. Buffs it up a little. It's fine. So he's got two twos. We're not going to play the golem just yet. What I will play is another piloted shredder, and we'll kill that. And I should be attacking my opponent directly and just trying to out DPS them, but I am trying to do a little bit of control here. He's probably going to attack me directly, if I had to guess. So the nice thing is if I play the Rhino and the next turn this gets charge, which is kind of good. We'll probably kill this first. Hit our opponent directly. Seeing how that could be an explosive trap, I'm not going to play the Loot Hoarder this turn. I'm going to wait until next turn. And I didn't want to play the Tundra Rhino either because it could be an explosive trap. So the nice thing is, well, not really nice, but if it is an explosive trap, this... well, actually not an explosive trap, but if it's a snipe, this won't die. So that's what we're probably going to do. Let's see if this is an explosive trap, though. Could be a freezing trap. Misdirection. That's fine. So he gets another secret. That could be a snipe, could be an explosive trap. Either way, I gotta play stuff, so we'll play. Oh, crap. I could have actually found out this turn. Oh, well. You know what? That's fine. This might be an okay turn to actually play Deadly Shot, so I don't lose this stuff. Let's find out, is this an explosive trap? Is this a freezing trap? It is a freezing trap. I'm okay with that, frankly, because that lines me up to play Lost, whatever, Strider, and do a decent amount of damage. Plus now I have a bunch of cards. I could play the Mountain Giant on the next turn. Alright, well, never mind. Some people give up way before, like, anything's for certain. You never know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you should give up until, like, you absolutely know you can't win. And you really can't know that until the last possible turn. Unless you know your deck and you know you don't have any creatures or spells that could get you out of a bad situation. But then again, I mean, the thing is, like, as the person that's in the lead, you could always mess up, and things could turn out, you know, going the other way. So that's why I don't quit until I absolutely know that I can't win. That's just me. It's my philosophy, but whatever. Shabby Shaman, we will not be playing against. We'll be playing against the Priest, Karaman. Siramon? Whatever, man. We're going first, unfortunately, but this is a decent enough hand that I'll stick with it. I could have thrown the Demolisher back. Loot Hoarder's pretty good. I like Loot Hoarder on turn 2 because it could do damage, and worst case scenario, it gets me a card. Actually, absolutely worst case scenario, it does jack shit because it gets silenced, but it gets silenced and done. But even then, it will waste a couple of cards from my opponent's hand, and that's important. Deadly Shot could come in handy later on. Let's hope this isn't a priest like the last priest we fought that had a ton of decent creatures. Priests can be very dangerous. With not only the creatures that they can have, but also their ability to keep them alive through healing. So, and the removal, priests are just crazy control, and it's makes them very difficult opponents sometimes. Okay, so he's gonna spend a card, take out one of my cards, and that gives me a card, and I'm okay with that. Perfectly fine with me. We'll play the Demolisher. So next turn we can play the Shredder and then Spectral Knight I'm looking forward to. It's a great card. Very tough to deal with. Unless you just have big creatures. That's annoying. That might be something I deadly shot actually. If this hit that I would have traded it. Unfortunately it did not because he's gonna heal that and then he's gonna kill that. So we're going to deadly shot this before that can get out of control because it could be a 4/7. It could actually grow to be even more. So I don't want any of those things. Senjin Shieldmaster. It's okay. Good. It's a good hit there. We'll do this. I'm not gonna run this into the Senjin Shieldmaster yet because I'm hoping next turn that this will hit the Senjin Shieldmaster for 2. That's pretty much all I'm hoping for, and then I could run the 4/6 into it to kill it. Okay. Dark Cultist is a pretty good card, but I find it hard to have it die at the right time. Maybe that's just me. Acidic Swampoos, I'm glad I didn't have my weapon out at the time. Anything else? Yeah, this is what I thought he was going to do. Nope, but he doesn't do it. Okay, hit the Acidic Swampoos or the Senjin Shieldmaster. Anything but what you actually hit, you piece of crap. Okay, so what we're going to do is run this into that to pave the way. Then we're going to play our Shattered Sun Cleric to buff this up to a 2/5 so we can kill that, and then we're going to hit him directly. So what's my opponent going to do? He's got 6 cards. He's going to use Shadow Madness, good call, and he's going to kill my 4/3. Alright, and then he's going to kill my 2/2. That's a very good play. He's going to coin into Scarlet Crusader. Okay, good plays all around. Let's start with the Boulder Fist Ogre. I could play my Giant here. I'm just concerned that my opponent might have Shadow Word Death. That's why I wanted to play the Ogre, and they're pretty much similar as far as health goes, so I'd rather lose the Ogre first to something like Shadow Word Death before I lose my Mountain Giant. You can run the 3/2 into it. It won't help your other thing. Okay, that's a good get. Was hoping he got something like a Timberwolf or something shitty, but nope, and he's going for me directly. Alright. Alright, so I feel like we need to start flooding the board with things. Unfortunately, it will make playing the... Oh, that sucks! Wow. I guess that's well played. That sucks. What freaking RNG. Doesn't even show what it destroyed, but it took out so much good stuff. Oh my god. You freaking game. Alright, well, let's hope my opponent does not have mind control, and we'll play this stuff. I gotta take this out, because that's gonna just heal him up. He does have Shadow Word Death. I was afraid of that. He might have just drawn that, but... the fact that he's not playing creatures tells me he's got spells. But then again... it could be not very consequential spells. So the Ogres, the Molten Giants, those are good cards to be getting right now. What have you got? You got some sort of buff. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna kill you first. We're gonna kill you next. We're gonna play this guy, because I can. We'll play the gnome as well. Hopefully he doesn't have an AoE that'll kill my ogre and my shredder. And we might be good-ish for a little while. Ah, come on! Said hopefully he doesn't have an AoE. And then what happens? He's got an AoE. This game, I'm telling you, biggest troll. Alright, well, I'm killing this. I'm playing this. I'm playing this. I'm playing this. I'm going to hold off on the Whirling Blades. We're both top decking, but hopefully no mind control. That'll be the worst right now. Okay. Decent enough trade. Good. That works. That's great for me. Maybe not great. Great might not be the right word that I was looking for, but that's good enough for me. What do we got? Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay. It's fine. I mean, I'm going to do that. We're going to kill that thing. We're going to play Explosive Trap for later. We're going to play this, and we're running both of these into the dwarf. I should have played that. I went too quick, but that's okay. So our Molten Giant is half dead, but we're staying strong, strong as can be. Okay, unfortunately my opponent got a Dark Cultist, but we can get Lord of the Arena. Wonderful. So this is a good strong start to our eventual victory, hopefully. Didn't get a... oh, he should have played the creature first. That would have buffed it up. Odd, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to kill this with this. We're going to play our charge. We're going to kill the charge with that. All of our creatures are badly injured, but we only need to deal 6 more damage. So no AoE, no more Holy Novas, and we might win this thing. Nice. Four and 2, and I'm going to keep going because we're at 2 losses. So the way I see it, and I mean I'm wrong most of the time, but right now the way I play Arena, or the way I see Arena, is that it's more about just less about spells and synergies and more about just having a butt ton of good creatures that trade well and just being able to out-trade your opponent in creatures and just doing direct damage, which granted is what you have to do all the time anyways, but I think it's even more important in Arena. Right here we're gonna keep the, I'm gonna keep the Burly Rock Trog. I'll keep the Arcane Golem. We're gonna throw the other 2 back. Why am I keeping the Golem even though it could give my opponent undue cards? Because I want to be able to get rid of something big if that comes to pass. Explosive Trap is going to be very nice. It's not going to take care of that, but hopefully it'll take care of other stuff. And we're just going to start off by doing some direct damage. And I might coin into my piloted shredder on the next turn. That's a decent start. Yeah, I think I'll coin into my piloted shredder. It'll trade nicely with some of this stuff, if not all of this stuff. So it should trade nicely with the Ogre, and I'm hoping the card that I get will trade nicely with Gilbin. So ah, you son of a bitch. Okay, I don't get the benefit of that, but that's fine. So what I might do, I could play the Arcane Golem to kill that. Alternatively, I could play Explosive Trap, and that will kill that, but it won't kill that. I get Explosive Trap, play Armani Berserker, but then he'll just run the Ogre into the Armani Berserker, and I won't take out both creatures. I could play my Timberwolf and Shattered Sun Cleric, which is reasonable. I could play the Burly Rockjaw Trog, which won't die to the Ogre, won't die to this, and will do enough damage that my Explosive Trap should be able to take out whatever is next. But I think I'm gonna... I don't want to give him the 1 mana. Okay. We'll do it. Trogzor. So, hopefully, this will work. He might have a spell, though, that'll kill it. Oh, that's going to hit the wrong thing. Okay. Good. Shadow Bolt won't kill it. Shadow Bolt Molten Coil will. Mortal Coil, I should say. Now I can use this to hit this once, and then I can play Explosive Trap, and hopefully it'll take out multiple creatures, not just the Ogre. I've got 2 of them. We'll play Explosive Trap, and I think we'll play this. No, you know what? There's no point. We're going to hit him directly. And I'll tell you why. Because if he attacks with the Ogre, he could hit the wrong thing again. Kill the Ogre. Now that's down to 2. So it should die easily enough. Okay, everything's going to take 1 damage, that's fine. And then that trades. Alright, that's fine. This is a good opportunity to use Deadly Shot. And as much as I hate giving my opponent extra mana, I'm going to take this opportunity to hit him. Because as a Warlock, you are on a bit of a tighter timer, because your hero ability takes away health, plus my ability takes away health, so potentially you could lose 4 health a turn between the 2 abilities. Shadow Bolt, Dark Bomb, or 2 Mortal Coils, you be the guess, or Soul, whatever. Implosion. Okay, annoying. He only got 2 imps, which is good, and he summoned 1 back for some reason. I'm going to play Timberwolf, followed by this. That'll make it a 3-3. That'll still die to the 5-4. If I wait a turn, I could do Timberwolf, Shattered Sun Cleric, Houndmaster. So maybe this trades evenly. Maybe we'll play this, and we'll play this. And we'll see how my opponent wants to trade exactly. But I'm going for a bit more creatures. I'd really like to do more damage directly to him. Sneedo. And Sneedo. Alright, he's got Taunt up. That's annoying. I wish I had more AoEs, and I don't. Alright, so we're gonna do this and that. And I'm gonna wait a minute to pop that Taunt. Even though he'll be able to get by with the 4, 5, and the 1, 1. But that stinks. For a Warlock, that's an awesome card. For me, that really stinks. That also stinks. So what else do I have that'll help me? This will help me slightly. Slightly. Now I can play Houndmaster on Lost Tallstrider with the Timberwolf behind it. I am going to take a bunch of damage this turn. Hopefully not enough to kill me, but we'll see. Nope, it's enough to kill me. Oh well. So be it. So we're at 4 wins. Let's see what we get. Another day older and another something. We got 55 gold. We've got 25 dust. We got a pack. Let's see what we get in that pack. Maybe it's something good. Legendary. Come on. Alright. Rare. So we got 2 rares. Tinkertown Technician, Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil, and Flame Cannon. I mean, decent cards. Golden Rare, Jeeves, that's cool. At the end of each player's turn, that player draws until they have 3 cards. Could be good, could be bad, but still pretty cool. And a Scarlet Purifier, which we already had 1, but this will be our 2nd. And with that, I'm going to put a break in this video. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show your support, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, get updates whenever I post new stuff, and as always, my name is Adusium. I appreciate you guys watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later!